Compadres, that was born in the 70s.
Yeah, everybody asks me about the.
Yeah, there was Joe, a guy here from Mexico. He was pretty active, Joe Trevino, and he used to live in Holgate. And he came over here and talked to us, and he's the one that brought La Raza Unida over here, and the ¿cómo se llama? Head Start.
Oh,
He was the one that pulled it in. That they never mentioned him. He did a lot of work. And then even I got a job with Head Start with him. Used to get out of work and go to not Head Start, not Community Action. I say Head Start because Head Start is part of it.
yeah.
But it was NOCAC. So I got a job there, and then we started another outfit. I forgot what the name was. We used to bring. He used to knew a lot of musicians from Mexico. He used to bring them every year. We brought the mariachi, the infantil, the little kids that is a mariachi group. They were orphans, but they taught them music. So we brought that group one time, and they played in St. John. Then he moved to Fort Wayne, and we started a buying club. When Beatriz had the grocery store,
Yeah.
she loaned us a part of it, and we started the buying club. But it didn't last long because people just didn't go buy nothing. They go to the Kroger or Chiefs. So we would have made it big in the buying club because we could. I went around and we used to go to Mommy. There was a big warehouse there, food warehouse that was selling wholesale. That's where we bought most of the stuff. And we were selling it cheaper than the Kroger and all that. But that was for the members. And it worked pretty nice because everything you buy, a certain percentage would go into a different account. And that account, at the end of the year, all the members would get a share of it. But it didn't last long. So me and Moses, Joe Trevino had the program first.
Moses.
And then he was going to move to Fort Wayne. And when he moved to Fort Wayne, he called me and Moses, and we took it over.
Moses Andonegi?
Andonegi. And we were in that radio for about 3 years. And it was pretty good because we was making pretty good money there. And but then the owner, he was an old man, he decided to take it off. Not take it off, but to change it to Sunday. We had it on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he wanted us to go on Sunday, and I said, no, I don't know on Sunday. Dijo Moisés, well, if you quit, my compadre, todavía no me dan compadre. If you quit, I quit too, dijo, I can do it alone. Because it takes a little bit of work to be a radio announcer. You have to prepare everything ahead of time and go out and get commercials, and it's just, it takes at least 2 guys. So we quit. Then a guy from Michigan came over. I forgot now. Another guy from Michigan came over, and he wanted to start a radio station in Spanish. So we had several meetings, and we had to put at least $1,000 a piece to help him out. And we was going to put a 10,000 watt. We was going to build it over here towards Ayersville, and it would be totally in Spanish and part in English, but mostly Spanish. And he was a white guy, but he talked good Spanish. But no, they never gave him permission, so he didn't get off the ground. You remember the Puerto Rican girls that live next to Tencha? They live on Mirna.
On.
There was a poor Pedro. Pedro se llamaba.
Yeah, I'd say.
And he had two girls, and one of them was pretty smart,
Mm-hmm.
and she was working with us. But we never got ahead. And I don't know, but I think I got a tape, maybe might not good no more, where we recorded the last program or something.
Oh yeah.
I think, I don't know. I got so much stuff, I don't know what the hell I got.